For too long, the path to prosperity has been overgrown. But a new breed of pioneers is ready, each with a unique gift, a vital role.
My name is Andrea, and I am entering this competition, the AAA Accelerator Hackathon. I'm very excited about it. And it took me a few weeks to get this whole project together, but I just feel like it's a winner. And one of the things that I was focusing on was the youth and just lowering the barrier to entry for young adults, teens, young kids looking to get into business, and teaching them business skills. There's so much to learn in business, but I thought the CRM would be quite good to teach and to make it very interactive. So even though it's a fully functional CRM, it's also quite interactive in terms of it being gamified with different characters. And the name of it is called The Expedition, and it's Legends of the Business Jungle Quest. And the idea is that the 30 AI agents, that's 30 AI agents that I put together, and they're the ones that go out and do the expedition. You can see the map behind, and you can see the different elements that make up the whole platform. So this is the back end, the CRM, but obviously it's client facing. But the other end of it is it being connected to Relevance and the AI agents on that end. But I'm going to take you through this first, and then I'll show you the workflow from the Relevance side. And here are your four main agents. So it's the Yeti, the cartographer, who is in charge of the client acquisition, the Eagle, who is in charge of the content creation, the Bear composer, who handles client success, and once you've nurtured those leads, turning those clients into proper business, and then the Orca, who manages the finance side of things, the invoicing, proposals, etc. Then we have the Crew Croc, and he's in charge of the process navigation, making sure everything runs smoothly, kind of like a project manager. And then there's the Wolf Guard, who is in charge of security. As you know, AI has a lot of safety issues, and we wanted to make that quite robust and make sure there's no hacking, no phishing, no malicious getting put into our systems, and then WolfGuard looks out for that. So that's basically the 6 orchestrators. The 4 are the main ones that we'll be working with every day and getting the work done, and the other 2 are more overlooking the system. And then over here we have I put together a soundtrack as well to keep it more engaging, like video games. Now we'll take you through the sub-agents. So these are the character agents hierarchy. You can have a look. It shows you all the different sub-agents, subcategories that go under the Yeti, the Eagle. To say, for instance, you're confused on what Revenue Fox might do, you can go in and it tells you exactly what it does to make it a lot easier for you to pick the right agent or pick the right orchestrator. It also is a very handy guide in terms of organization and figuring out, okay, if I want to do certain tasks, do I ask the bear? I'm not quite sure. Then you can go and have a look. Okay, yeah, I can ask the bear. He's in charge of that. So that's one way of doing things. You can also go in and go straight to the agent that you want. Yes, you can go into Scribble Squirrel, and you can type in your name or the client's name, and then you can say, write me a blog about relevance AI, and then it'll think for a few minutes, and then I made it quite interactive with the images and things like that, Ludiquiet, kind of making it fun for the kids and also just teens. who are looking to do things like this. So there's your little blog, and you can have a look. It's quite interesting the way it's been typed out. It's also to be more educational focused, so it's kind of like breaking it down quite easily. And the dashboard is organized in such a way that we have on the top all the tabs for the 4 orchestrators, and then the 2 navigation and the Wolfguard integrity orchestrator. So these orchestrators will have a different page. Right now we're on the Yeti cartographer page, and you can see under the Yeti there's all the agents, and it sort of shows you what each of the agents do. Now the purpose of this page is mainly to activate the agents. So you'll see from the top, each of these will have the agents, and then here is the tool. So here you'll see the breakdown of it. So for instance, yesterday the Yeti triggers the hound to go and scout hound to go and find a prospect, a lead, and that hound sniffs around and he finds one and brings it back. It'll go straight into the leads category. This is the way I organize it because it makes sense, because if you just want to go straight to the leads, you can. You don't have to go through the Yeti, through the dogs to find where and then you become the scout trying to scout the leads. It should be just plain and simple, straightforward. You want the leads, you go to it. You want the clients, you go to it. Deals, pipeline, forecast, analytics, reports, and goals. So it sort of just maps it all out for you, and all the information comes out through there. And it's pretty straightforward as well. Now, when I go to the Eagle Strategist, same story. You have all of the different agents on there. Where you can activate it, and the reason why we have it this way is so that you don't get confused as to what you're trying to do. It'll take all the clients and then give you a score health, and that's to do with the emails that come in. So you have to have a running business to test that part of it out. But basically, it looks through all the emails and it sees if there's a gap in the market that you're missing. Are there lots of complaints that you need to sort out some kind of thing in your system? Is there a leak in your funnel? Is there enough customer service for a certain thing? Is there a tool that you need to fix? But are you getting kind of attention? Is a lot of churn? How can you avoid that churn? So it shows you the high risk clients as well. Maybe some clients are more demanding than others, and what are they saying that's creating that that percentage, or then percentage of improving. Maybe there's certain things that you have improved on and it has become better, and it shows you on there. So that's the overall analysis. Obviously the breakdown will also come into this pipeline here, depending on what you ask the bear to do. And then we have the Orca, and the Orca as well, invoice management here. You can go and you can see each of the agents inputs in here as well. So that helps quite a lot in terms of organizing everything together. We have the cool croc as well. Maybe you need a specific mission that you need the croc to do, maybe to check a certain workflow, or maybe the quickest workflow. You can do analysis and see, well, maybe we can take a shortcut here, or maybe this can be eliminated and we can do this better, whatever the case is. And same for the wolf guard. Maybe there's a security breach and you want to check up on it, or you want the wolf to go and see, is there something that's leaking, it's data leaking, or is there some kind of security threat, or maybe you clicked on a link and you're not sure whether there's a virus. The Wolfguard protects you and does all of that for you. So we also talk about looking at tech support, and this is where it becomes quite fun as well. I wanted something that's quite interactive and make people stay engaged with the platform, because it can be quite like not interactive. And I wanted to create a character called Cheeky Monkey, and he's monkey business. So there's too much monkey business going on, and he has his little quick quirky jokes that he throws in when he talks to you and communicates with you. So it's like, swinging by to help, I'm monkey business and I can smell competitive intel from a mile away. What do you need? And then you can like respond back, I need to check on a workflow for a bug. And then he'll respond back, he'll think back, and he'll come back with a cheeky response or something quite funny. Well, swinging into the rescue, are we? You've come to the right banana tree for tech support. A workflow with a bug, you say? That's no fun. Don't go bananas just yet. Tell your old monkey business, which of our brilliant CRM agents is causing the ruckus? Is it the Yeti's acquisition crew, the Eagle's content connoisseurs, the Bear's client success team, the Orca's financial gurus, the Cool Croc's processors, or the Wolfguard's data sentinels? Knowing who's involved helps me pinpoint the vine. What's the workforce supposed to do, and what's actually happening or not happening? Details are my favorite kind of fruit. Are you getting any error messages? If so, a screenshot would be sweeter than a ripe mango. Once I've got that info, I'll put it on my detective hat. It's covered in real bananas, don't ask, and help you get that workflow purring like a contented jungle cat. Let's get this fixed. So he's got quite a quirky personality and, quite fun. And then you can really get like the teens and the youth engaging a bit more with the platform. And then we also have, just a simple ticketed support where you can just go in and you can send through a ticket and it'll just send it as an email. So that's kind of most of what I wanted to talk about. So this is the RelevanceAi canvas, and you can see there I've got my 30 AI agents all working together, all nice and neat. And we have the 4 orchestrators, the Yeti cartographer, the Eagle orchestrator, the Orca orchestrator, and the Bear composer. And you can see on the other side as well, on either side there's the Cool Croc and the Wolf Guard. And interesting to note, I made the Monkey Buzz the point of contact just because the Monkey Buzz actually has to know what's going on in each of the agents to fix anything. So I thought I might as well just make him, especially since he's so quirky and funny, the main point of contact from CRM to the orchestrators. So this is the way I set it all up. And you can see if you go down, all of them are connected and working properly. We can see, as an example, we'll put in give me a security update on this workflow. So it's just thinking for a bit and then it'll come up with an answer. Obviously it doesn't have much data to begin with to analyze, but at least you know it's actually working and functioning and doing, even if it comes back with 0 and no errors, it's actually fine because you know it's giving you accurate information. And then over to Cool Croc, who organizes the workflows together with Wolfguard. What interests me at AI agents is how it passes things along. It gets information from everyone and then it finally comes up with an answer. It's not just back and forth like with the LLMs. It's just a one stop. Whereas this, if you have all your knowledge bases attached to it quite succinct, it gives you very accurate information. Obviously I've taken out the knowledge on each of these because we couldn't submit that in there, but I like the monkey. Monkey business agent here. Still no bananas in the basket. If you need help, just toss me a detail, a bug, or a wild idea. My mission: keep your business smooth and your bananas bug free. What can I swing into for you next? So yeah, so that's basically the relevance agent. And that's all I can show you because once we have proper data in there, we can really put it to the full test. But at least we know it's working and functioning. There's no error reports or like system malfunctions. It's sort of giving you exactly what you program it to do or put it together to do. So I hope you enjoyed that. I quite enjoyed putting that whole project together. And if you have any questions, please do contact me and you can ask me how I did it. And I wish all the other contestants the very, very best.